Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you for joining me here for the February 2022 Love and General readings. I'm using the Lenormand 9-card spread. I'm using the Psychic Tarot for the Heart as well, and Amira's Love Oracle. I will be extending these readings now because there has been issues with the extended readings. You could, if you wish to get the extended reading, email me at divinedebut11@gmail.com, and I will manually send you the extended part of the reading. I'm also going to be using the Tarot of Sexual Magic, as well as taking an oracle. What I've got that is different from other readings is a bunch of cards which I've written. I've written letters, I've written signs, zodiac signs, I've got numbers, and I've got letters. Okay, so I'll be taking these in the extended. All right, so do join me on the extended if you are interested. If you're on Patreon, you know that you get all the extended for being on Patreon on tier 1 on the first tier. Do consider joining us on Patreon as we go into a lot of astrology. Tier 2, you also get all the extended readings plus the moon, the illuminary or the lunations. So new moons, full moons, astrology will go into depth. And tier 3, you get everything that I just mentioned, as well as the month ahead astrology. And you're all in the draw for a free reading as we take 3 winners every month. So these will be shorter readings because my monthly readings are not doing that well. So, I'm really starting to think to give up on those, as they don't get shared, they don't get seen. This is a lot of work that goes into these videos. So let's see what happens this month. It is a very important month for love, as we've got Valentine's Day. Venus and Mars are fluttering and playing games. So let's see what's going on. Okay, I will start off with Aquarius, and I want to thank you all. Of course, being the Aquarius season, I want to thank you all for your consideration of becoming a patron, supporting Divine Debut 11. And thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Let's go on to the readings. Hello, dear Taurus, and welcome to Divine Debut. Let's see what's going on in February for you. As your ruling planet now has turned direct. Now I'm extending this reading. So please make sure once you make the purchase, to email me so I can manually send you out the link for the extended, as we've had issues with the extended readings. So, dear Spirit, for Taurus, what's going on in the month of February 2022, generally and in love? What's happening with Taurus? Taurus. So the focal point for you is the mice. I think this was the first sign that I did, Aquarius, that had the mice there. I see quite a few people, quite a few signs actually having dealt with financial loss. This is gossip, this is deficiency, this is other people being in your business, the path. So you've had to make decisions. Difficult decisions. You've had to have courage to make a choice. Something that was limiting you, something that you were not happy in a situation. And this could also speak to making a choice between your heart and maybe your position in society. Now the news, we've got the rider here. Oh my goodness, Taurus, what have you been going through? Oh my dear goodness. Oh, wow. Wow, Taurus. Wow, Taurus. Not an easy time for you. You are dealing with financial loss. You're starting a new cycle, but not believing that you can overcome anything that you've been challenged with. And I feel maybe in the past you made a wrong choice, a wrong turn on your path. Something to do with paperwork, with you know, when we make decisions and move forward, if we're not fully in, you know, and trusting that things will go well, it's as though you're attracting things that you were fearing would happen with your choice. And it's like living through a bad dream. Something that you imagined would go bad did go bad. And it's as though you're racing so that you could fix things. Something is definitely ending here for you. And I hope that the end is the end of hardships, because I see your movement here and your transition. You've got the coffin here. And I don't know if this speaks to some sort of an inheritance, whether someone's passed on and put you in a difficult position where you needed to make challenging decisions. You needed to take charge of your life and deal with something like a karmic chapter that you've been going through, having made difficult choices, wrong choices, maybe wrong choices because you made decisions that were just very quick, things that you did not think of. Quick decisions, not thinking quickly enough, not thinking enough about, you know, which path you need to take, what you need to do. I don't know if some of you may have lost a motherly figure or someone that was very important to you, someone that you felt gave you a sense of security in your life. You have gone through some grieving here. But thank God we see the stars. Maybe in the time of February, things are changing around for you. Some of you could be leaving a difficult chapter. So maybe even it could be a business, it could be a position that you've been in, or it could have been a relationship that, you know, that's gone, not working for you, and it's cost you emotionally, financially. But the stars come through, which is a card of hope, and it's a card of healing. It's like, it's one of the nicest cards in the Lenormand, and you are transitioning. It's as though you are now free to transition towards what it is that you love, who it is that you love, what you love to do. It's as though you're out of the woods now. There's like a back and forth in February. Back and forth, and this is costing you greatly. What's going on in love for Taurus? New love. Communication. And open relationship. And money. Maybe you... I'm just wondering if this is a new love with someone that has not gone through divorce. Someone who is still in a family. Maybe a broken up relationship. Maybe the person you're dealing with, and this could be your energy as well, are at the point of splitting assets here. Let's see what the psychic tarot for the heart holds. I mean, the money card is very similar to a family, but also does speak to finances and property and all those things. But you know, it can speak to valuables as well. So this could be a very prominent new relationship. Maybe it's a long term. For some of you, it could have been a long term with that money card. Something that was very abundant for you maybe was blocked. It wasn't, the path was not, maybe the path that you took in the past was not towards this connection. It was more inclined towards something more traditional. But I don't know if this was also an arranged marriage from the past. Taurus, we've got heal. So we've got strong Aquarius, and a lot to do with the time of Aquarius, February. We've got awaiting results. So something like a star that was shining bright for you at a distance, could have been at a physical distance as well from someone that you have been communicating with. The star is a card of healing and hope and, you know, a wish fulfillment and waiting, or maybe even having invested some time, or, I mean, we see the tree here, so there's a sense of spiritual connection here, or connecting with someone that feels like family, that's not family, feels like a soulmate. We've got moving on, awaiting results before you can reach that star, but you're moving on from something here, you're transitioning. And I feel as though you've gone through a difficult cycle. It's as though you've relived this. You feel as though you've relived this before. Awaiting results, Seven of Pentacles, very much Capricorn, which is all about timing. Where is Taurus moving on towards, dear Spirit? And that can mean a transition, a movement, a literal movement, as the ship does speak to something long-term, travel, going on an adventure, needing to take a journey. And we've got sadness and isolation. Maybe this is saying that you're leaving someone in sadness and isolation because you are moving on and you're leaving someone behind. And Three of Swords does speak to a love triangle as well. It could speak to maybe even leaving a mother, maybe even leaving a family where you share children as well, and maybe that's what's sort of broken your heart, where, you know, it's as though, look, there's an open relationship. They're both looking in different directions, so not something that would have been healthy for you. Balance, temperance, tempering yourself, divine timing, or maybe dealing with someone that is at a physical distance from you. I mean, it looks like twins here, right? Like a twin flame. Let's see what's going on with your Karma Dharma. Karma Dharma for Taurus. Taurus in the month of February. What Karma Dharma are they dealing with? Yeah, and we've got the Devil. That's typical. It is typical. I was just looking at the numbers here. 7 and 8 is 15, right? Which is the Devil. So you could see that the cage is actually open, right? So some of you could be also leaving a position of power, a position of rulership, right? Because that's what the bear is. But it's as though the door was open, you felt stuck. Your perception was that the door is closed. So maybe you feel as though you've made a mistake here. Saturn is the Lord of karma and timing. So maybe it's all about timing. You've got a 15 here as well. Let's see with the romance, with the Tower of Sexual Magic, what's going on. Taurus, you need to close up a cycle here, a difficult cycle. You need to actually put a full stop on it. I mean, you've got a 21 here, and then you've got the death card, the coffin. Let something go and move on. And of course, this could be a literal loss as well for Scorpio. I mean, did I say for Scorpio? Maybe it's a Scorpio that you're losing. I don't know. I mean, we've got the death. This is like the death card. The devil is all about, you know, Saturnian dark matters. Needing to mature and grow. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is a 10 here. We have the 6 of Wands. Someone that potentially will successfully overcome something that is ending in their life. An ending will potentially put you in a position of finding balance, proving, I don't want to say proving a point, but proving your abilities. We've got another 6 here, 6 of Cups. So you see, 6 of Wands, 6 of Cups, the soulmate connection. The wheel turns, the wheel of fate is turning, where romance is concerned. That's a 13 as well. That equals a 13. Again, Scorpio. And as you could see in this picture, she's actually reminiscing. She's nostalgic about this relationship to do with the past. So obviously you've been dealing with, or you will be dealing with someone that maybe you are revisiting. Let's take another card. And we've got the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups can speak to illusion, confusion, many doors open, having lots of choices, but you thinking about a soulmate. 7 of Cups can speak to wearing those rose-colored glasses as well. 7 of Cups, lots of choices, maybe having made the wrong choice. I mean, Pisces can speak to 7 of chalices, cups. Pisces can speak to deceptive behavior. So I don't know if you've been dealing in the past with someone that was like that. Maybe also this ending or this chapter that's ending will open up many doors for you, possibly. So what you've sort of dreamt of, having the ability to manifest it. We do have the 10 of, I mean, it's the money card, right? Which speaks to great abundance. Maybe even a sense of reward after hard work. But it's been freaking hard. Okay, dear Taurus, so I'm going to take a lot more cards in the extended. I'm going to take a lot more cards in the extended, but I want to take, before I go, I want to take a energy oracle card and see what the advice is. I'll be taking tarot on here. I'll be taking more cards here. And I will have some cards from my handwritten. I've got signs and symbols and things like that in those cards, plus my handwritten love cards, as well as more tarot, the Tarot of Sexual Magic. What does Taurus need to be advised for the month of February? And you know, I'm going to tell you also, for those of you that are going through some sort of a health crisis with someone, okay, not everyone is going to lose someone, but it could be a chapter where you are being challenged. Maybe if you're going through some health crisis or someone close to you and in your life, this could be an uphill battle, but for some of you, this person will make it. Okay, they will, because the heal card is here and we've got the stars. So someone will be able to heal. Let's see for Taurus. We've got Door to Spirit, number 32. The Door to Spirit. Someone obviously is going through an awakening process here in the month of February. This door opens onto the expansive energetic realm where all new beginnings originate. The orbs of light are guiding you through the clouds of the earthly world, leading you to a deeper understanding of your eternal identity, the source of all true value and power. This door opens onto truly unlimited potential, for the changes that happen here reach deep into the core of your being. As such, this card often heralds your increasing powers in the spiritual arts and a deepening connection with the spirit world. Don't be surprised if you find yourself becoming more intuitive, more aware of spirit's presence, or more powerful in your own healing practices. Wow, there's the word healing. Okay. Now is the time to open up to the unexpected guidance and inspiration of spirit and to the magic and power of your true identity. So, wow, see? It's as though your old self is leaving you and your new divine self is being birthed. Because I see you've gone through a lot of challenges recently. And I'm wondering, for those of you especially that are born around the middle of the Taurus season, with Uranus on top of you, would not be easy. This is like you doing things totally different than what you did. Okay, dear Taurus, as I said, I'm extending this reading. Trust that Spirit has got your back. You've got the balance card here. Temperance is Archangel Michael. Send your prayers and your wishes out to Archangel Michael. You will find your balance. You need a little bit of patience. And you will heal anything challenging that you've been going through. All right, love and light. Thank you so much for sharing, liking, commenting, subscribing. I will see you on the other side, or I will see you next month. Ta-da.